Hello, Fisherman. Today's video will all come from Sunshine Coast Aura project. So this video series might even be interesting for those people outside of this area who might consider migrating from one city to another. And I can tell you guys, there's no better place to live for the money you are spending than a place like this. Look at the playground here. You know how many millions of dollars this costs? For those people who don't have children, they know they don't care, but trust me, playgrounds like this is the gold mine. This is the one that attracts the buyers. Now let me connect this back to Bitcoin Cash. Okay, I'm trying to film myself while walking down a steep slope. Okay, didn't break my neck, all good. So the reason I come here to make this kind of video is also to give you a practical comparison. Imagine this whole city, new city Aura, is a little bit like one of the many coins that people are selling. And now the residents of different cities, they have different choices. Most people can only live at one spot, right? So they have to choose which city do they live in. It's usually depending on the job prospect, income prospect, career, family, education, those things. The same thing is on the ecosystem in different cryptos. So in crypto ecosystem, people evaluate all kind of elements like speed of connection, proof of work, proof of stake, the community, the development behind everything, and so on and so forth. So all those are the reason why people will buy into a certain project. Now, let me tell you this, the reason why property project like this one is going to be very, very popular, or is already very popular, by the way, is because for facility. You look at all these things, the developer is willing to put money into it. So, and look behind me, this is a green lawn. This is all land owned by the developer, but they set them into become a green lawn, so it become like a park. So all these houses, they benefit from these facilities. And imagine similar setup in Sydney and Melbourne. It's going to cost you millions of dollars. Here, half price. So for half price housing, better quality housing with ocean access, easy access to new jobs, why wouldn't people live here? So the same reason why I have no doubt that Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash Network particularly is going to increase in value dramatically is because what you can do with it. Think about what you can do on Bitcoin Cash Network. And one example is the gambling business I always talk about. The reason I decided to sell out all the shares in the casinos to buy Bitcoin Cash is because you can replicate a hundreds of billions of dollars of business on the Bitcoin Cash Network with absolutely zero effort. You can literally convert the entirety of the global gambling business migrated them onto the Bitcoin Cash Network, and the business will be bigger, better, faster, and more profitable. The only downside is the regulation, but once regulation catch up, it's just a matter of time until every single gambling business worldwide will migrate to the blockchain. And the Bitcoin Cash Network is one of the best blockchain you can use for the gambling purposes. So that alone is probably about $500 billion. You combine all the gambling business worldwide, private, public, and so on combined, there's easily $500 billion market cap in there. So imagine you do nothing else with Bitcoin Cash other than just building digital casinos and gambling businesses, betting businesses. That alone will assign about $500 billion market cap to the Bitcoin Cash Network. And we are right now at less than 15. So, and that's just one thing. And anything with payment can go onto Bitcoin Cash Network. Anything with payment. So just think about the upside potential. So the same thing like here, they don't just build residential real estate, they also do commercial real estate. They have a city center coming up and all the stuff. So the reason is because they can master plan everything. They start from scratch. They can build a better city here. So the same people is also applies to the Bitcoin Cash Network, where you can start from scratch and build a better, more beautiful, a faster system to do what you want to do. A social network, for example, posting, get paid, read cash, noise cash, those stuff. Those are amazing applications at the early stage. Imagine all the OnlyFans customers migrate over to OnlyCoins, for example, where the creator of contents can get paid directly and lose a very small amount of money. Imagine the alternative to YouTube. Instead, I still haven't gotten paid a single cent yet in my entire 4 years on YouTube. Can you imagine that? I only recently activated commercialization because I want YouTube to push the algorithm push to my videos, and I haven't authenticated myself yet for privacy reasons. Therefore, they haven't paid me a single cent, or I don't expect to be paid, to be honest. So, but I will try to make it happen so that I can donate the income from my YouTube for good cause. Those are good examples. If I'm on the equivalent of the Bitcoin Cash Network's version of YouTube, I will be able to get payment straight away in the moment you click on the video. Straight away. Can you imagine the attractiveness for the content creators? Writing posts, doing interaction, and do everything else. All happens on the Bitcoin Cash Network. So much easier, so much faster, and you get paid right away. Can you imagine all this? So just keep that in mind. Think about it. And buy more Bitcoin Cash. See ya.